What's up, YouTube? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip, coming at you with something totally different. Well, not completely different, but I don't know who this gentleman is. You guys told me to check out MrBallen. We have police claim this haunting is true. This was sent to me by a subscriber. Thank you so much. Guys, please forgive me. I am YouTube illiterate. I don't know a lot of these content creators. But you guys told me that this man has legit content. I was doing Nuke's Top 5, I believe it was, is the channel. And it seemed like a lot of fake content. But you guys said, yo, MrBallen is the real deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to MrBallen's page. We're going to throw him a like. We're going to go subscribe. This man has 7.02 million subscribers. God damn. Help a brother out. Hit me with a subscribe. I'd love to have you. I'm just here. Guys, my place is haunted. Where I live right here, this place is haunted. And I'm trying to find content on here to prove some of the stuff that I see, some of the stuff that I witness or my girlfriend witnesses. And I've been trying to find content of real stuff happening, but I can't find anything. I love to watch longer videos. Everyone knows that when a video is like 30 or 40 minutes long, it's going to take me like an hour and a half to get through just for me to record it. And then when I upload, it's going to take me a full 24 hours. So it's hard for me to do. But we're going to check this out. Police claim this haunting is true. All right. Let me see some truth. The police are saying it. Well, it's the police, so I'm just kidding. Hit subscribe. I get indigestion. Hit subscribe. I'd love to have you. Let's go. Nice to meet you, MrBallen.
This story honestly seems totally made up until you review the police report, because the police officially kind of confirm much of what the family claims to be true about their haunting experience. And if that doesn't convince you, there's actually a movie adaptation called Veronica on Netflix, and they claim this is true too. So let's see what you think. In 1992, a police station in Madrid, Spain, received a frantic phone call from Maximo Gutierrez, claiming that he and his wife were being attacked by tall, shadowy figures. The responding officer didn't believe his initial claims, but decided to check it out in case it was an actual home invasion.
Police don't even believe your name is your real name, so they don't believe in a ghost. Now, this figure, this shadow, I have never seen something like dangling or so long and lengthy and gangly, but I have seen shadows. This is what the shadow would similarly look like in my experience. It would look similar to this.
His initial claims, but decided to check it out in case it was an actual home invasion. There were no signs of forced entry, no signs of theft. In fact, the police noted that at first, the house was eerily quiet. They called the Gutierrezes back inside to talk to them now that, the house was safe. I'm air quoting. But as soon as they sit down to talk to them, they hear a loud bang out on the porch. The police described it as sounding like a large boulder falling and rolling along the ground. They run out to investigate, but nothing is there. As they stand there puzzled, one of the officers yells, "Duck!" just as an armoire door swings open violently, narrowly missing an officer's head. At this point, they think this could be some sort of prank, and they check the armoire. They're looking all over the place. There doesn't seem to be any strings or any way that this could be a prank. There's no one around. At this point, a couple of the officers decide that this is just too much for them, and they want to wait outside. The remaining officers go back into the living room to chat with the Gutierrezes about what the heck is going on with their house. When they sit down to chat, Mr. Gutierrez proceeds to tell the officers about the strange death of their 18-year-old daughter, Estefania, who had passed away just a few years earlier, and why they think that her death is actually connected to their house being haunted. Estefania went to a very religious school, and so when one of her teachers caught her and her friends using a Ouija board, she was really upset.
That's a big no-no. People told me to do a Ouija board live clip. Yeah, okay. Not risking my life over that. I used to play with those when I was a kid, and that's probably why I'm messed up today.
Teachers caught her and her friends using a Ouija board. She was really upset. The teacher runs over, she smashes the Ouija board and tells them that this is not okay, they can't do it. But when she broke up the board, she destroyed the little glass planchette they were using to actually maneuver the Ouija board. And the teacher and the students that were there all claimed to have seen some sort of trapped smoke escape from the glass planchette, and it actually was inhaled by Estefania. Mr. Gutierrez claimed that from that moment on, his daughter's physical and mental health began deteriorating. Estefania started telling her parents about these strange people she kept seeing in the house, especially at night when she was laying in bed. There'd be these shadow figures that would come out.
Look at them toes! Yo, I don't like feet in the first place, but them toes right there, oh my god, dude. Looks like a fence. You could stab someone with them bad boys, dude. Get them little Cheeto toes out of here.
Especially at night when she was laying in bed, there'd be these shadow figures that would come out of the closet, come in the door, and they'd crawl all around her room. They'd even grab her sometimes at night. Her parents brought her in for testing, and no doctor could explain what was wrong with her. And so without a diagnosis, the parents had to watch in horror as their daughter's condition just deteriorated dramatically until finally she just suddenly died in her bed one night, and there was no official cause of death. Shortly after she passed away.
So no doctor, what year was this? No doctor could just do anything? They couldn't bring her to a facility, hook her up to anything? I didn't catch if they said a year, sorry.
Suddenly died in her bed one night, and there was no official cause of death. Shortly after she passed away, her parents started to notice strange things happening in their house, and they believe that is when the haunting actually began. As the parents are divulging this information to the police, they all hear screams and banging coming from Estefania's room. The police actually physically jump up out of their chairs. They're so frightened. The police and the father make their way over to the bedroom. They open it up, and inside, no one's in there, even though the screaming continues. The crucifix that normally was mounted to the wall was in the middle of the floor. Where it was mounted on the wall were now these deep scratches dug into the wall that were not there literally probably 30 minutes earlier. The police continued to look everywhere to figure out where the heck the screaming is coming from, but they couldn't figure it out. As they're examining the room, they start hearing pounding in all of the walls. One of the police officers noticed that a picture of Estefania in that room had fallen on the ground, and he picked it up, and the frame itself was undamaged, but the picture inside the frame, which was of Estefania, had caught on fire and had burned through. Outside the bedroom, one of the police officers noted that
But there was no other fires in the room? It was just her picture?
Had caught on fire and had burned through. Outside the bedroom, one of the police officers noted that a strange crimson-colored goo was present in some of the Gutierrez's furniture, an unfamiliar substance that neither the parents or any of the officers had seen since being in the house. Not knowing what to make of the situation, the police leave and suggest the Gutierrez's move out as quickly as possible, and ultimately they do. And they report as soon as they left that house, all of the paranormal activity ceased. The official police report is filled with extraordinary events that the officers present, which included the chief inspector.
I don't know why I'm looking at it like I can read Spanish. I can't. I need my girlfriend over here. I can't read it.
Is filled with extraordinary events that the officers present, which included the chief inspector of the police force, swore to have witnessed, leaving this case to be one of the most recent and eeriest unexplained cases in police history. And recently, this case was actually adapted into a movie called Veronica on Netflix, and people are saying it is the most terrifying movie they have ever seen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear next.
Go like and subscribe to this man, please. Shout out to, I'm sorry, I forgot your name already, MrBallen. MrBallen, respect, my guy. I don't know much about him, but I'm guessing if he's got such a following, he's done his damn research, and I'm sure he just wouldn't make content just to fucking make it. Excuse my language, but I just curse. It's part of what I do. I have a lot of questions, you know, and also I know, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but a lot of Spanish or Mexican households are very religious, hence her being in a religious school. They even said a very religious school. I'm looking for not just stories, guys. I'm looking for cold, hard proof. Not saying that this doesn't help me a little bit, because when he talked about these reports of these loud bangings and stuff, I'm going to make a video separately explaining some of the incidents that I went through. Then I've also caught some. I've done 2,900 videos in less than 2 years on this channel. Only about 2,100 have made it through due to copyright blocks, restrictions, all that other stuff, or YouTube just being YouTube. But I have caught stuff that I've let go live. I just have to go back and find all the videos and compile everything into one video. And I could show you guys stuff. I mean, stuff from when there's like a black mist going over my camera, even me like losing the black mist would like go over my eyes. I couldn't see, loud pounding, things getting tossed in my room, back door opening. It happens all the time. I will go more into detail on a separate video. I mean, there's more personable incidents that have happened to me as well as my girlfriend. Maybe I can get her on here one day to give you guys some stories about when I was here and I left my house, and then she would be in my bedroom, freaked out. And I'd come home and all the lights would be on, and she'd be sitting there like in the corner, just freaking out. And I'd be like, whoa, what's going on? I'll talk about that stuff later, but I'm trying to find the story. The story was amazing. MrBallen did a great job, but I'm trying to see. I want to see the proof. I mean, it's really hard to find because you got to be able. That's why I like Ghost Adventures. I love watching. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, but I know a lot of it's a show. Zach has even come out and said it's a lot for a show. Even Nick, when they split up, was just like, we made up a lot of that shit. So I get it. A lot of stuff happens for clicks. A lot of people want to hear scary stories. It's just ever since mankind was created, there's just been scary stories. There were witches, all this other stuff, demons and the devil and heaven, and the stuff goes all the way back to when humans were first created. I want to find a cold hard proof. But no, MrBallen seems legit. I like his content. I like his setup. I like what he's doing. This is my first time checking him out. So thank you guys for introducing me. Guys, if you're not subscribed to MrBallen, if you could just do me a favor, go throw him a like, go subscribe. That would mean the world to me. I'd love to have you as well. If there's anything you think that I have to check out, it's just like, Cliff, like there's something right here that you have to say. It's going to blow my mind. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Comment down below. Subscribe. My Instagram is linked in the description down below. If you suffer from anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, paranormal activities now, I'm adding that onto my list. Anything like that, I'm here to help. I can't solve your problems, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you or other content creators and amazing artists that allow me to react to their content. I don't know if I'll be able to post this. I don't know if people are allowed to react to MrBallen's content, but I'll do my best to post this. And yeah, I'll do my best. I love you guys. Thanks for watching with me. I truly appreciate it. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you or these amazing artists. I know that. So the least I can do is be here for you if you need someone to lean on. My Discord is also up and running. If you want to share ghost stories, you want to rap, you want to beatbox, you want to sing, you want to discuss mental health, general ideas, questions, stuff like that, you're more than welcome to join the community and just chat. We have a very loving community here, and we all have each other's backs. Guys, Happy New Year. I love you. Thanks for everything. We'll be celebrating 2 years here, January 27th, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll do a live, and I got some other stuff planned for you guys that's coming up, which I think you guys are going to like. I love you. Thank you for everything. I said it like 5, 10 times now, so why not add one more? I love you. Thank you for everything. Follow me there. Go subscribe to this man. I'd love to have you subscribe. CliffBeats out. That was good, though. That was good. I want to see more. I want to know more. I want to see more. Now I want to read the police reports. I want to read those reports. I was trying to read in Spanish. I don't even speak Spanish. I can speak a little bit. Ayuda. Help. CliffBeats out.